Ron Howard may have been the redheaded darling of the Andy Griffith Show, but life behind Mayberry's white picket fences wasn't always picture-perfect. While viewers saw a charming small-town family, tensions behind the scenes ran deep. One cast member in particular sparked a feud even Andy Griffith couldn't forgive. The Andy Griffith Show premiered on CBS in 1960 and ran for 8 seasons, delivering 249 episodes. Though it portrayed a simpler time, making the show wasn't always peaceful. The fictional town of Mayberry, with Sheriff Andy Taylor, Opie, and a cast of beloved characters like Barney Fife and Aunt Bee, captured a nostalgic charm reminiscent of the 1930s. But off-camera, egos clashed and tensions simmered. Despite this, the show was a massive hit, ending its final season at number 1, a feat only I Love Lucy and Seinfeld share. Its legacy lived on through spin-offs, reunion movies, and the annual Mayberry Festival in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Ron Howard, born March 1, 1954, in Duncan, Oklahoma, came from a showbiz family. By age 5, he had already appeared in several TV shows, but his breakout role came in 1960 as Opie Taylor. Howard fondly remembered early moments on set, like pretending a toy turtle was dead, capturing the gentle humor and warmth that defined the series. Even in the 1960s, the Andy Griffith Show radiated timeless Americana, combining humor, heart, and nostalgia, a world that enchanted audiences while hiding the drama behind the scenes. Alongside Don Knotts' unforgettable Barney Fife and Frances Bavier's wise, nurturing Aunt Bee, the ensemble cast of Mayberry became a staple in American homes. Though the show never won an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series, it earned 3 nominations, while Knotts and Bavier collected 6 acting Emmys between them. But for Ron Howard, the Andy Griffith Show was just the beginning. Howard's career took off again in 1974 when he starred as Richie Cunningham on Happy Days, playing the wholesome foil to Henry Winkler's street-smart Fonzie. Their on-screen chemistry mirrored a real friendship, helping cement the show as a pop culture phenomenon. Even then, Howard had his eyes on life behind the camera. His directorial debut came in 1977 with Grand Theft Auto, a low-budget action comedy co-written with his father, followed by TV movies like Skyward. But his breakout as a director came in 1982 with Night Shift, a wild comedy featuring Shelley Long, Michael Keaton, and Henry Winkler. By 1984, Howard proved his mastery with Splash, a romantic fantasy comedy starring Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, achieving both box office success and critical acclaim. What began with a toy turtle and a role as Opie Taylor had evolved into a lifelong career. Howard wasn't just a child actor, he was a storyteller in training. Yet behind Mayberry's gentle charm, tensions simmered. The most famous feud was between Andy Griffith and Frances Bavier. On screen, Sheriff Andy Taylor and Aunt Bee radiated warmth, offering comfort and wisdom to viewers. Off-screen, their personalities clashed. Bavier, deeply private and exacting about her craft, often maintained distance and resisted direction, while Griffith's sociable nature clashed with her meticulous standards. Even simple requests on set could trigger standoffs. Attempts at reconciliation, like Griffith visiting Bavier unannounced at her home, often failed. This behind-the-scenes tension, quietly simmering for decades, added a complex layer to the idyllic world of Mayberry, reminding fans that the show's heartwarming magic came with its own real-life drama. A surprise visit from Andy Griffith to Frances Bavier backfired. Fiercely private, Bavier was not pleased, and the gesture only deepened the rift between them. Yet, near the end of her life, battling cancer, Bavier reached out. She called Griffith, apologized sincerely, and acknowledged his role in the show's success. Their long, simmering tension finally gave way to grace and forgiveness. Frances Bavier passed away in 1989 at 86, having retired from acting in 1972 to embrace a quiet life in North Carolina. Locals remembered her as kind and reserved, far from the misunderstood persona of Hollywood. Andy Griffith also lived to 86, passing quietly at his home on Roanoke Island. Their deaths marked the end of an era, but their reconciliation reminded fans of the humanity behind the iconic characters. While the Mayberry chapter closed, another story quietly unfolded: Ron Howard's enduring love with Cheryl Howard. In June 2025, they celebrated 50 years of marriage, a partnership that began when they were just 16. Their love, steady and enduring, thrived through decades of Hollywood highs and lows, grounded in shared values, storytelling, and mutual growth. Ron and Cheryl's romance was classic 1970s, a first date in a mint green Volkswagen Beetle, pizza and movies, and 3 proposals before Cheryl said yes. Married in 1975, they raised 4 children, including Bryce and Paige, in a home centered on love, collaboration, and storytelling. Their daughters call Cheryl the family's guiding light, while Ron credits their enduring bond to communication, patience, and growing together. 50 years later, their love, rooted in kitchens, minivans, and quiet nights, remains steady and eternal. Ron Howard left a lasting mark both in front of and behind the camera. Known as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show and Richie Cunningham on Happy Days, he directed his first film, Grand Theft Auto, in 1977, with critical success following slowly through hits like Splash. His breakthrough came with 2001's A Beautiful Mind, earning him Best Director and multiple Oscars, though omissions in Nash's story sparked controversy. Known for his calm, steady presence, Howard also maintains clear boundaries, as seen in his disappointment with J.D. Vance, whose later political trajectory diverged sharply from the memoir Howard adapted. As a child, Howard adored the work but struggled with co-star Frances Bavier, who played Aunt Bee. Bavier was stern, private, and difficult to connect with, and young Ron learned early the cost of keeping peace on set. The tension left a lasting impression, teaching him lessons about trust, empathy, and boundaries. Lessons that still resonate when someone he once helped surprises or disappoints him. Howard has evolved from a wary child actor to a respected director with Oscars, decades of industry trust, and a private life marked by enduring love. His story shows that while people can shift and disappoint, a life built on careful observation, integrity, and quiet devotion, both on set and at home, carries its own rewards. He didn't rant or attack. He reminded people of one thing: watch closely, think critically, and, most importantly, vote. The stories we believe today shape the headlines we see tomorrow. And if anyone knows how easily a character can fool an audience, it's Ron Howard, on screen, on set, and now on the national stage. Which Ron Howard movie is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next video on your screen.